What's up? Welcome back to Anna's Days. It's your girl, and we are on day 50. And sorry, it's super cold in here. I have the AC running because it's like 90 degrees outside, and I keep getting cold flashes and heat flashes and then cold flashes. So it's been a rough morning, to say the least. But we are on day 50, and it's a better day than it was yesterday. I don't know if you guys watched my video yesterday. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta do something with this. Oof, man. You gotta love it once you get on video and then like you see everything, like every imperfection, everything. But let's put this in like a semi half up, half down thing so we can continue. Okay, that's a little bit better. Anyway, so we are on day 50. We are super excited because we leave for Nashville on Monday. So that's really exciting. My mom and me have been going back and forth all day about, you know, what are we gonna do, the things that we want to see. And let me tell you guys, we have found some of the coolest stuff ever to do. Like, there's so much to do in Nashville. We're used to taking trips. Me and my mom, we usually take a vacation together every year. We try to take at least one vacation together, and usually it's somewhere like Mexico or a cruise or something like that. But because of COVID and having to you know, get vaccinated and stuff like that, we just didn't do it because I don't know of like where you can and can't go if you're not vaccinated. My mom, however, is vaccinated. I am not. I chose not to, one, because of the sheer fact of like I don't trust it. But that's my political view. If you're vaccinated, I get it. Everybody has their reasons for why they do it. I just didn't do it. I don't trust it. And because of my medical history and everything that I have going on, like I do have really bad asthma. I have like, you know, my endometriosis and things like that. With me not knowing if I was infertile or not, in all of the red flags that were going on with me and my fertility, I decided to opt out of it and not do it. I did get COVID last year, actually November, I believe it was November of 2021, and it was awful. I literally felt like I was dying. If you haven't had COVID, I would suggest not getting it. It really just, I don't know how to explain it. It like drains the life out of you, basically, and it makes you feel like you're dying, really. I went to a Halloween party with my best friend and everything was fine. A couple days later, I was at work and I just felt like super tired, and usually I am tired. You guys know this. I'm a sleepy person. I'm always yawning. But I got to work one day and I felt so drained to the point where like I couldn't even keep my eyes open. I laid my head down on my desk and I literally fell asleep. And like that's like, I have to be comfortable to sleep. And I literally just like knocked. Head was down on my desk. And I mean, I think I fell asleep from 11 till 4 when it was time for me to go. Now I work with Alan, and like I said, we do everything together. We come to work together, we go home together, we eat together, we sleep together, like everything. So it wasn't that big of a deal. He could tell something wasn't okay. And at the time, we were living in 2 separate houses. Yes, I know you're dating somebody and you don't live together. Weird, right? No, it was completely normal for us. But at the time, I was living in my house, he was living in his house, but we were still driving to work together. So when we left work, he took me back to his house. I got my car and I went home, and I I knew something was wrong, so I went to CVS. I got a COVID test, and I took it the first time, and it was negative. So I was like, okay, whatever. And this was after my best friend had told me that she got COVID. Like, she was like, hey, just want to let you know I have COVID. The kids have COVID. The only one that doesn't have COVID is her boyfriend. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll take a COVID test. And this was like 2 or 3 days prior to, me falling asleep at work and being really tired. So I took a COVID test that day, and it was negative. It was nothing. The day that I got tired at work, fell asleep, went home, and I went back out to the store. I got another COVID test. I took it. It was negative. I took it 2 hours later, and it was positive. So this is just a heads up for anybody who thinks that they may or may not have COVID. Just because you have one negative test does not mean that you are negative. Please be very aware of that. If you feel like you have COVID, quarantine yourself, and I don't want to say religiously take a test, but if you take a test, maybe 3, 4, 5 hours later, or maybe even the next day, take another one just to be sure. Because I think, if I remember correctly, they say that just because you don't have a positive, even if you come in contact with somebody who has COVID and you don't show signs or you don't show symptoms, and you get a negative test, does not mean that you are not positive for COVID. It can be a couple days before it's fully in your system and you'll test positive. So instantly, as soon as I tested positive, I quarantined myself. I want to tell you that was the worst 14 days of my life, okay? I did nothing but sit in my house and sleep. And not because I wanted to. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I could barely move. My bones hurt. My head hurt. And unfortunately, I did lose my taste. It makes you appreciate food so much when you get it back. I think I bawled for hours after I realized that, I couldn't taste anything. Now, I was grateful. I was one of the very few people I know that when they got COVID, they lost their taste, and they never, they still don't have it back. I got mine back. I read up on it a little bit to see, what you could do to get your taste buds back, and it was, drink things like peppermint, ginger, and it was something else random. And I did that. And let me tell you, when I say I took every medicine under the sun to make this shit go away, I did. I took cough medicine. I took throat lozenges. I drank cough syrup. I took flu medicine. I took every single thing, and nothing helped. Actually, that's a lie. There's a I don't want to call it apple cider, but I think it's apple cider. Theraflu, I think that's what it's called. I did that, and it actually helped me breathe and be able to function a little bit better. I worked the entire way through it, but that's because I can work remotely. But I worked the entire way through it, and I think it was, I want to say it was maybe 3 weeks after I had it, I finally got my taste back. I also lost my smell. And the way I know that is because I have animals and I have cats, and I was cleaning their litter box and I did not smell it. And I'm a very clean person, so I don't ever have, you can never smell that I have animals in my house. So that drove me crazy, because I'm so clean that even if I clean today, 3 days from now, my house won't smell clean to me, and I'll have to clean again. So because I couldn't smell anything, I was cleaning every second that I could stand up and visually physically do anything. It was rough. So anyway, we're off topic, but yes, I had COVID in November of 2021, and it sucked. So I wouldn't recommend getting it. But right now, I think I maybe just be having sinus problems or getting some type of cold. So I don't think it's COVID, even though, of course, the owner of this company right now has COVID and he's running around outside with his mask on like nobody can get it because, well, selfish people do selfish things, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to let that be what that is. But, no, guys, we're super excited for Nashville. Super excited that I get to spend time with my mom. That is freaking my ride or die right there. So any vacation that me and her go on, like, it's a blast. I can't wait for you guys to see the videos and the pictures and all the fun that me and her have together, because we are just we're a ball when we go out together and go on vacation. I wish my sister could have came, but that female is too into her karate dojo, hair cutting, working out, sleeping frenzy, so she don't take no days off. But one of these days and one of these times, I'm gonna get her to come out with me and my mom on vacation, and then you will see the trio, because the three of us together, I don't think God knew what he was doing when he said that me and her should be sisters and that should be our mom, because you would think we were all sisters. Like, it's wild. But no, guys, like I said, day 50, I am kind of tired. I haven't been getting the best of sleep. My heat flashes are starting to kind of kick my butt again, and I'm trying not to be too down on myself about it. As you can tell, I'm not the real, like, chipper person I usually am. I'm just trying to think positive about it. The last couple of days have been pretty rough, from personal life to work life to it all. But we're staying positive. We're staying positive and knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's still brighter than the storm. So, day 50, everything is good. It's not great, it's not perfect, but it's good. And tomorrow we have our doctor's appointment. This is the post-op appointment from my surgery. Fingers crossed that we get some more good news, and maybe she can fix this heat flash situation. God, I can't talk. Maybe she can fix this heat flash situation and get that all under control. But if not, you know what? It is what it is, and we'll see how long we have to take this medicine that is controlling these heat flashes, and we'll just go from there. But for now, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I do have to get back to work, and I know I'm gonna say this, and it applies to me too, but remember, you need your job. I cannot talk today. This thing is not working. You need your job, so don't tell your boss to go, but have a blessed rest of your day, and remember, treat people how they treat you, and make sure you wish them the day that they deserve. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.